Okay, awesome. All good on my end. Yes. So once again, Chris is gonna build us
Yes.
a micro SaaS from ground up with Cursor. Um, yeah. So I suppose. So how do you want to do this, Chris? Do we share ideas? Do we want to build, or how we tackle this? Let me know.
Yeah, that's a very good. We'll definitely do it hands-on today. We'll try to. It's a big experiment, and I must say that working with Cursor every day is you don't know, you don't have necessarily the skills to build it, but you just try and magically you get to something. For example, today I was. I had never built an app for Mac OS, and I built this small application which is work in progress, which allows me to hold the shift key and then record audio, and then it transcribes it, as you can see it on the screen.
Okay.
And we will try to do something similar where we chat a few minutes about ideas, evaluate what makes most sense, what can we do during this time, and then hopefully by end of it everybody learns something, gets inspired, and maybe we have a useful website, Chrome extension, Mac OS app, or Discord bot that can do something and could be a potential SaaS if we wish so, or keep it as a tool for us here in the micro SaaS community.
Okay, awesome. Sounds super awesome. I see there are already some ideas in the chat, which is super cool. Thank you, MK, and thanks, Gene, for sharing those ideas. Super nice. So for starters, I guess let me just jump in straight away. I've written down 5, 6 ideas. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna quickly just pitch them, whatever, and then we can see whether it makes sense for us to build them. And then I guess Matis also has some ideas to share, and then we also can pick some from the chat. So yeah, let me jump in. I have a list written down. There it is. So first one I've written it down for myself is pretty much an app with a single feature, and essentially what the feature is that it turns an X thread into a newsletter, into an email, right? Obviously, there's already a gazillion services for that. Let me drop in the chat as well. Gazillion services for that as well, but I mean, for personal use or just seeing how to build an app like that would be interesting. And I see, like, obviously there's a practical use case for that. I'm not sure if I can turn it in a full-blown SaaS, but something like that would be cool, right?
So you see a thread written by someone, and then you copy a link to that thread, and it crawls
Yeah, pretty much.
all day.
You copy the link to the thread. I imagine how it would work practically is that you drop the link in some kind of dashboard, and you just click a single button saying, hey, generate an email or a newsletter based on that thread, right? And whatever the magic happens on the back end, the output is that you get a pretty much an email. You can just copy paste the text or whatever, and yeah, an email is ready, good to go. I see in the chat there's a bunch of ideas coming in. Maybe it's a little off topic, but I would love to hear your opinion. Okay, we're probably gonna touch Replit as well. RS feed into a newsletter, screenshot web page and send it to X. Okay, I got distracted. Let me continue with the list. So we.
Yes, and everybody else, please keep adding your ideas as Adams is speaking. Just add. Maybe you come up with something nice, and then later we review, put them all in the one list. And
yeah.
Yeah.
So the second idea is AI custom playlist maker, right? Imagine you just type in your mood, type in the genre, and it generates a playlist of Spotify songs or YouTube songs, whatever is easier to do, and you just listen to the playlist. As simple as that, right? That would be interesting as well, just to see how to build something like that. I mean, I myself, I get pretty bored fast listening to the same old songs on repeat. So having something like that in my pocket would be cool. Not sure if you can turn that into a full-blown SaaS that someone would be open to paying for, but I mean, I myself would use that, right? So AI custom playlist maker. Third idea is using Flux, right? So the problem that we would solve with this idea is that product images on AliExpress products are crap, they're bad, right? But if we could use Flux to turn those AliExpress products into a good looking product images for a Shopify store, would be something awesome. And I think that would be a real SaaS that people would be open to using, right? Imagine that you drop a link or perhaps drop some kind of description of your dropshipping item from AliExpress or Alibaba, and on backend you use Flux to generate a really good, nice looking product image for your Shopify store based on that AliExpress product link or description, whatever that is. I hope you get the idea.
That's very dope, and with the current trends, this is I saw some tutorial, some resource that could help us to get there, and yeah, it makes sense there.
Okay, good. Fourth idea is meta ads analysis. So I'm not sure if you guys know, but there's this ads transparency thingy, right? You can pretty much go to whatever Facebook page and click and see whether they're running ads, right? And if they're running ads, it's highly likely that there's a bunch of ads they're running, right? But if you could, say, drop a link to a specific Facebook page ads library, and on the back end, some kind of AI would go through all of the ads, check for sentiment behind those ads, check for copywriting, right? What is that they're trying to achieve with their copy, what countries they're targeting, what platforms they're running their ads on, could be also something really interesting. And actually, funny thing, there is a startup, Latvian startup. Yeah, we are from Latvia, and for those who didn't catch that, but there's a startup coming from our country that is pretty much doing the same thing already, right? Meta ads analysis. You drop a link of a Facebook page, and an AI just like analyzes the ads a specific page is running. Checks sentiment, platforms, countries, and the copywriting thing that they're doing. So yeah, that's the fourth idea. Fifth one, so for three last ideas, I was actually thought, why not create a game, right? Why not create a simple, fun little game, just to kind of, I guess, fresh up things, right? So fifth idea, just simply recreate Tetris with cursor. And sixth idea is probably one of the ambitious ones. So imagine if we were to build a cookie clicker for indie hackers. So guys, I'm sure you're familiar with PewDiePie's Tuber Simulator, but we could literally do the same thing for indie hackers. Imagine the clicker itself, the more you click, each click is an X post, right? It's an X post, and the more you click, the more you post on X, right? And the more you post, the higher chance of you getting followers. The higher chance of you getting followers, the higher chance that they're gonna subscribe to whatever newsletter thingy you're trying to run. And down the road, from all of the posts and money or coins that you kind of collect, you launch a SaaS on some kind of virtual audience that you've built within the cookie clicker, right? That's I don't know. I just literally in 20 minutes, last 20 minutes, came up with the idea.
Awesome ideas, and I think they can spark a lot of ideas in the chat as well. So one thing I quickly wanted to put in, I'll post a poll in the chat where I will ask 3 questions about the experience you guys have, so that once I'm presenting, we know how technical we should go. And but yeah, beginner means that you have never done anything on the computer, you just somehow managed to get to this Discord, but you have never made a website or anything. Intermediate or the middle one, I have the basics. You have made a website in WordPress or any other no-code tool, and then the third one is a developer. If you guys are coding, then so here's the pool. Feel free to answer it, and then we at least know who's in the room with us today. Yeah. Cool. I think amazing ideas. Let's look at the chat. Unless Mattis wanted to add something, but then we
I
can.
think there are
maybe.
plenty of ideas. Maybe let's put the ideas in the chat separately so that we can all collectively vote on them. What do you think?
With reactions like
Yeah.
plus signs or whatever.
Let's then collect from the things that people have written. I will add to my list. I hope you see the screen. My screen is all right. I'm just writing them all down. Then I create a pool where we can vote as well. And yeah. So right now we see that 5 people are developers in the room, which is quite a lot. But 4 people are have the basics. So yeah, that's good. A super-based boilerplate for developers, that's never been done. That's true. Nobody has ever made money like that. So if we want a quick cash grab, we build a boilerplate today. We do Next.js init new project and put a price tag on it, and we don't even need cursor for that. So nice idea, Gene. Chrome extension, yes, we can build a Chrome extension, but let's talk about what kind of. Replit versus cursor. I can quickly touch on this topic and say that Replit is good for building a MVP and get you from 0 to first thing, but Replit itself is not the best place to iterate on it, and then you need to move the project to cursor. And the tech stack that Replit chooses right now is usually Python and vanilla JavaScript, and modern tools and other tools are usually. If we build a website today, I will opt for Next.js, which is more, and React, which is just the community right now just have made it a much more appealing choice, where the libraries and everything around it just supports speed of development. I don't necessarily think it's the best web framework, but it's the best framework in terms of speed, because people have made the amazing tools, and I can share some of them. I will share some of them today. Combining RSS feeds into a newsletter. I will just add it to the list so we don't lose it. Screenshot web page and send it to X. I made this tool a few days ago. I needed to screenshot a lot of websites, and I needed the file names to be in a specific format. And then I took the screenshot of the page. It saved locally. It's doable, yes. If you have more ideas on this, please expand GMA, and then we will add to it.
Chris, one more idea from my side. We could recreate the SEO keywords daily that I'm sending right now with cursor. That's another
Can you
one.
briefly tell how it works?
It's pretty much literally just a make integration, right?
But what's happening in it?
I mean, it's super raw, right? Mattis and I myself, we are spending a lot on Ahrefs and SEMrush. So once I see some kind of good ideas, low KD keywords, stuff like that, I literally just kind of gather all of them in a separate folder file and do screenshots, and then literally just do a quick brainstorm on each keyword. So what could be the idea or the SaaS behind the keyword itself? And literally I have a massive kind of Excel file with screenshots and ideas for each keyword, right? So pretty much how am I sending those daily keywords to the Discord server is a make integration. That's it, right?
That's awesome. That's we would need a website, but basically you will be curating this list and adding to the database in one way or another. Okay. Cool, that makes sense. Morning routine maker, I see a lot of love or smiles there. Sure, if there is such a support. You need to include it in the list.
Omar needs some help with his mornings, I suppose. So.
Meta analyzer seems cool. Yeah, lots of potential. Yeah. And remember, guys, when we vote, let's try to pick. Also, when you vote responsibly, so we get to something today. If you think that we should build TikTok today, we will try if the most votes will be about it, but I cannot promise that it will be finished.
Let's start with the algorithm itself, right?
Yeah, exactly. I will I will just create a new interface for TikTok, right? Or there's no TikToks. Just
All right, it looks like Meta Ads is winning. Perhaps we should start. What do you think?
Yeah, we should start image upscaling, morning routine maker. Yeah. Okay, let me copy all of these. Let me think if I had any ideas myself. Yeah, there was this directory idea also. And if we build this directory, we will just copy paste Tulio's website and try to. It's very simple. Like that one we can squeeze in as an extra thing.
I know that you already did it.
Yeah, but okay. I think that's a good list for now. But let's put it in the pools, and I'll create a pool now, and which one.
So now we decide,
build
right?
it. And allow multiple answers, I guess. Or what do you guys think? A single answer per person or multiple?
I think multiple. Why not? There's not a lot of us, so yeah, it's.
Yeah. So I think that would be good. Yeah. So let's see if I can copy paste them fast. No, do it by hand.
We sort of already did the poll in the chat. Okay, but we can start over with the proper pool.
Yeah, I'll create a proper pool. Yeah, where people can vote.
By the way, guys, if you hear Matti is bad or he's too silent, let me know in chat. Because yeah, we are sitting next to each other. He's muted. I'm not, so he's using my mic to chat. So yeah. Deep tech. Okay. Reddit seems interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is all the things we have in the chat. Boom. Let's vote.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Meta Ads is cool.
I guess Adams will vote for all his ideas.
Yeah. I'm gonna submit a vote for each of them. Let me see. Actually, I would really love to see a cookie clicker for indie hackers. I think that would be a really a cool small little project.
We had this one idea also, backlink exchange, right? That was.
Yeah.
But that's it. Too late. We already see there's two or 5, 6 or nice
extras or meta ads.
Okay, it's winning.
Meta ads is winning.
That's not the easiest project to make, but
it's pretty hard. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy.
But the good thing is I only yesterday bought Cursor Pro subscription. So for anyone who's thinking that they need to buy it, no, I just use free account for a very long time, and if I run out of free runs, just switch email address, and then you can for 1 month use again, and then every month it refills. So that's a small pro tip for you if you are not convinced. But since I subscribed yesterday, it's been like a game for me where it's so fun to just I'm basically building one new app every day in a new tech stack that I never have used, and somehow I end up with something. It's not like a SaaS, but the beginning of a working prototype. Yeah, it works.
Okay, so it seems that the X idea and Meta Ads idea are tied for the first place. I suppose just to keep the things simple and not too complicated, perhaps we should go with the X idea. What do you think, Chris? or you wanna
You
or you
know,
wanna go deep
you
in the
know,
trenches?
both of them have their issues because if we go with the X, I would probably opt for a Chrome extension because Twitter API these days sucks and there's no such a thing. It's very expensive. And if we build this for this demo, it would be a tool that Adam, you could use on your daily basis as a Chrome extension, where you find a thread and then click on it. Then the extension crawls the data from it and then puts it into LLM and creates a newsletter. So that would be what I suggest. Does that sound like a valid tool for you? Would you use that?
Sounds awesome to me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
Okay, and if we expand a bit on meta ads analysis, I would probably want to right now open a link to one example. Maybe somebody in the chat can send a link to how the page looks. But there again, we need to see what can we crawl from there, or how easy, difficult it is. And for the sake of this demo, we also could go for Chrome extension. Basically, why Chrome extension? Both of these tools is just because scraping with from backend, you'll just get into troubles that will need to use third-party services to overcome them. But if it's okay to use it on device, and if it's a tool for internal analysis, Chrome extension can take you pretty far, right? So my suggestion would be, if that's fine with everyone in the chat, would be to attempt to build a Chrome extension, which means that we might not have a backend. Everything happens on script and we connect to external APIs like AIs. For this demo, we would skip parts like authentication and payments. That, of course, could be added later, but it's just so yeah.
Sounds
If
good.
everybody is fine with extension, we just need to decide: will it be for threads on X?
Let's do extension, and let's do threads. Threads just received the final vote. It has 7 votes, and people also there's 5 thumbs up for the extension. So let's do threads and extension.
Let's concept of threads, and then maybe you can send me one thread, and then
Okay.
Because it's not like and then we start building it, and we'll see how far we can take it. But
So guys in the chat, could you perhaps send some cool threads that you have bookmarked or whatever for test purposes? Just curious if you have some threads. I also have some of my own.
Content heavy is better, I guess. Then we can generate a better newsletter.
Yeah. So let me go to my bookmarks. Where do I have them? There it is. So if any of you, once again, have cool threads that you want to share for testing purposes, drop them in chat. I'm trying to look up some of the...
Yeah. What should happen with image heavy threads? Should we crawl the image as well?
I guess that would be cool. It depends on... Yeah, let's do it actually.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Well, let's see how far we can get. But basically, guys, we are doing everything on the spot, and you will get an impression of how it is to work with Cursor and how much it can help us, because we are not at this moment exactly sure if it will work. It's not like I'm expert in this kind of thing, but we'll try. And so we have a thread with images. Let's find some threads also without images. It's maybe easier for first version because we need to work in iterations. If somebody has a thread with no images, just pure wisdom, then share it in the chat as well.
Let me think. There was this one guy I've been following for a bit. He's really big on copywriting. For some reason, I forgot his X at handle.
Yeah, look in your bookmarks. Find it.
I'm not sure if I have bookmarked him. Let me see. Okay. Okay, so I got this one. This is. Let me see. I'm gonna copy this. Here's another one.
Yeah.
This is
John Rush. Yes. Yeah, this was very controversial thread because some people just the Theo just challenged every point of his and just disagreed with. So okay. So from developer standpoint, the challenge is to how do you detect which is thread and where the thread ends, and my first intuition in mind is that we provide the contents of this whole page to the extension. Extension reads all the text it can read on this page and then tries to extract it. So that's what we will try to do. We will now the magic starts. We go to cursor. So here's cursor open, and we will do Command-Shift-I. Let me close my voice box app. Yes, perfect. Yeah. So we are in. Let's and also to faster things up, I have this. I will write with my voice because it's just faster than to type. So let's do it. Let's see if it works. Yes, no, this app. Check. Whisper. Yep. Nice. My Mac OS app I built today was not ready for this demo, so I will use this app. It works, yes. So let's make a Chrome extension which crawls data from a Twitter thread from the provided the page I'm currently in, extracts all the data that all the text in the thread, and then crafts a newsletter. I will take the last part off, and because we want the text first, and then if we need, we will apply some LLMs to it. Because let's break the problem down in smaller pieces, because also what I see some people are having troubles with right now. They ask for too big of an app at once, and the cursor just stops working because the context is too big and it cannot. So Chrome extension here is then I do at and paste the 1 second, and then I press enter. Let's see what it.
It's so simple. He just left, and cursor
just
does
left
the same.
Okay, but other than that, it did quite a lot of things for us. Let's accept everything, close it. Boom. So it created us few files. Let's accept everything. Accept all, yes. Cool. Yeah, I don't know if it will work, but that's the point. We go now here. We go to Chrome, that extensions, load unpacked extension, micro SaaS. Yep. Twitter thread extractor. We have it as extension here.
Damn. Okay.
So then I go here, I pin it, and I don't even know how it works. Do I need to click it on or not? Let's just.
It's already.
Extract thread text. Let's click on that. yeah, I don't know what happened.
Maybe
Did it
it's
work
on
or
your
not?
clipboard or something, no?
Yeah, maybe it's in the clipboard. Let's go back to my code editor and let's try to paste it. Oh, let's see what happened. So load unpacked. Doing, yeah, we asked for it, but we didn't specify.
Hey, Tiago is saying maybe check the dev tools. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we could check the dev tools, of course. We could see, what happens there. Yeah, nothing is here. Then we can also go to dev tools. Here, there's some errors. Yeah, and now the the fun part, right? We see an error or something is not working. If we think we need to fix it, we just say, please fix this. And we paste it.
Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Wow.
Let's see. It we'll try to make some changes probably. Yeah, we can see what is it doing. Yeah. Yes, it made something cool. Okay, accept. Whatever. Whenever Chrome extension is finished, we reload it here, like whenever we make changes. Otherwise, it will not happen. I don't know. Maybe a new error. Fine. Please fix this as well. And then we just paste. Yeah. But of course, right now we don't have even a clue how if it copies the text or not. And explain me how this extension works. What happens when I click the button?
Oh my god. I guess yeah, we need to specify.
Yeah, let's see what was implemented. Yeah, now it goes into tech.
I see Gene is typing in the chat. Cursor was already scaring the shit out of me, and how you can talk to it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Inject the content script. Yeah. So right now we don't know what is exactly the thing, but that's part of the process. I can say people who pick up Cursor after this are just fine with pushing through because you start with smaller, simpler apps, and there's usually a few errors, and you fix it, and then gradually you maybe start to pick up where do you need to look for, what bugs you need to, and then you just get better over time and start to understand also the code parts and.
Suro just put an idea in the chat. We can explore the network tab for the API call and use that.
Yeah, Let's. It's a good idea. Let's look at what exactly is happening, like in this app, because maybe there's no logic implemented into it. Let's try to see. So, the one thing that I think we should do is give Cursor some context or some we should give it some HTML to work
exactly.
with. We will find the part that we want to extract and say please extract from this see if we can copy it, and then that way it knows what to work with. So it might be this. Yeah, because Cursor by itself is not it's not there yet. It's not scraping the page itself and coming up with a solution. Yeah. So I found this section. I'll try to copy it. Copy element, yes. And then I will say, so here is the HTML and I'm writing why I'm doing this. So here's the HTML contents of the web page. Please build a system that extracts the text from it. So then we paste this long piece and hope that something happens.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. If the text I provided was too long, which it might be, then we will not get anything back. And this looks very long to me. And it's just the limits of these systems, where these LLMs, that over time they'll have longer contexts, but right now it seems like it's trying. Yeah, now it suggests to do it in Python, and we don't want to go there. So please do it inside the Chrome extension itself.
Should we perhaps find a smaller thread, or?
Yeah, that might help us. And also one more thing is to look and provide a smaller section of code as an example for it, right? Because 2 days ago I built this small tool for Reddit. I use Reddit for marketing to promote my startup, and whenever I post somewhere, I want to mark that post as a visited, that I have written a comment there or something. I created this similar extension to this, where it adds a emoji if I have been there and answered. I put it in a database, and then it adds it. So I injected some text into the web page. So that shouldn't be a problem. It should be able to both read and... Okay, it has made some updates, and we don't know how...
Omar is suggesting that we should chunk the text, put it in an array, and iterate thrive through array. That's what Omar is suggesting. And Oxfox is suggesting that at this point, he will literally just chat with the file and see where the error is.
Let's see. I just... Oh my
wow, you got
God.
it.
Oh my God. I don't know what happened, guys. Can you see it? This is insane.
It's like a black box.
I can't believe...
Jesus.
I can't believe this. I don't know, guys. Can you see it in the chat? This is...
Applaud for that. Oh my God, that's
Oh,
insane.
like,
There it
close
is.
to the... this is crazy. Like, how did it happen? Like, that's very cool. Very impressive. Like, I was really like thinking, okay,
This
how
is
do
not
we
gonna
approach
work, eh?
this? But
Can you make it like
Yeah,
an actual
sometimes.
newsletter?
Sometimes you just get lucky, and with Cursor, it feels like more and more frequently you get lucky and you push through. And building a Mac app today in 2 hours, I could never imagine that before. Like going through Stack Overflow, finding everything. But now we have this, and this is okay. Like, Adam, what did you want it to do with this text? We can move further than this. Do you want just to post this, or we finished your app?
I mean, this is already pretty impressive. I mean, like, if you could, so for simplicity, right? If you could put up another button, perhaps there, that takes that thread and repurposes that into say an email, like writes a story about that, right? So because now it's like just simply a copy paste of that thread, right? What we want to do is we want to achieve some sort of an interesting piece to read over a newsletter, right? Let's say something like that.
Yeah. Got you. Okay, before we continue, there's one tip I want to give to everyone, is that whenever you manage to get a working app in Cursor, if you are a developer or you're not developer, but you should push that working version to GitHub, because Cursor itself is not so great at reverting back, because right now if we proceed and we fuck things up and we cannot revert, we are screwed. We don't have anything. But my suggestion, what I want to do, I want to basically create a copy of this file, and I'll send it in the chat as a zipped file, and people can try it out, right? You can see the code yourself, and everybody can test it and say if it works or not. And I think everything, you'll get even all the ideas included in the code. So what was the name of this app? Somebody suggested Extractor.
I'm not sure. I think Cursor itself came up with the name of the app, so it's that impressive.
Yeah, no, but somebody suggested an app
extension. Yeah,
Perfect.
there it is.
So how it goes now? I compress extension. I drop it in the chat. I don't send it to anyone else, just for personal use. What you need to do, unzip it, go to the extensions page here, press load unpacked, and select the folder. That's basically it.
Awesome.
And then you have this thread extractor. Let's go to this thread and let's try it there.
Voila, instant. That's insane.
Perfect.
That's literally insane.
This is faster than any backend service because it's all on machine. I really like apps like this where it simplifies a lot. And if you can build the Chrome extension instead, do it. Okay, let's move on. We are not stopping here. We are 45 minutes in, but Adams is still has time. So I hope others as well. So let's push the limits. Push the limits of what we can do here. So next up, I guess we need some LLMs, right?
Can we try this time?
I suppose, yeah, but look, if it's too much, just to kind of
No, it's fine.
Okay, let's push this further, Chris. Let's push this further. So again,
let's push it to the limits.
Let's push it to the limits. So for simplicity purposes,
we are not even 1 hour in.
Yeah.
We are just 20 minutes of just building or less. So let's push it to the limits, and next up is then we want to.
Thank you, Gene, for joining. Appreciate it. Gene's got to run.
So you want? Yeah. Okay. See ya. For joining.
Let's put up like another button there. You just click the button, and perhaps you just literally generate the email itself on the pop-up. So the first step is to extract the thread, and then you click another button like generate an email, right? Generate a newsletter based on that extracted thread. Whatever the style is, I mean, we should not waste the time.
Yeah, we can iterate.
Yeah.
So first up, I will keep it simple, and I will say add another button below extract thread text, which says generate email. One thing why is it slow right now? It takes all the context from the previous and tries to do it, and we might want to start a new chat. Let's see.
Perhaps we should also specify what email is. Perhaps like Cursor's like going like I don't know, like full promo, and he's like building like
it tries to implement something. Yeah, let's see what it did.
Because we don't want to connect with some kind of email service.
Yeah, exactly.
We just want to write an email.
It tried to do too many things, so we only want this part, so we only accept this. Boom. We added the button as I suggested. As I said, oh, it's already here. I didn't even need to reload.
Oh my god.
Generate.
Okay, let's look.
But what I haven't implemented any LLMs yet, and we will do that in a second. So.
Sure.
So to do that, we will go to Grok. Grok is my favorite. LLM to use right now because it's free. No, it's a not very known fact, but if you guys need an LLM
But it's
and
free.
you don't misuse it too much, they're currently not charging for it. Just a fun fact.
Okay, so then you're not afraid that we're gonna see your secret API key.
Yeah, I will have a secret key. You will see it as well, and
I'm recording this as well. So.
After this call, I will destroy it. If somebody tries to nuke me down, yeah, of course I can hide myself a bit for a second.
Yeah, do that.
Say. So new key. So X. Yeah, but you might spot the key somewhere else later. So we'll see. 1 second. So I created a new key, and then we go to Grok API. So what I'm looking for right now is documentation for Grok API, and then I will tell it to implement it because the cursor itself don't have the knowledge about it. Then we find what we need and API what we want to work with. So this might be it. I don't know if we will use JSON. Yes, okay.
JSON.
I need to drop the API key somewhere. Drop it in the cursor. Second. .env. Yep. Yeah. So this was something that was previously suggested. We will not right now do it as we agreed that try to do too many things. So let's ask it to implement. I cannot decide right now if we want to use JavaScript implementation but okay, let's try it. Then we might need to install it. So
maybe someone in the chat has some pointers of
because right now in this Chrome extension we haven't installed a single package. After this we might need to.
Omar is saying curl is the cleanest.
Clean. Yeah, let's try curl
without installing anything, William.
Yeah, so the files we'll work with is, I guess, content. Yeah, I don't know which files. So implement this API. So that
you forgot that you can speak to it.
So implement this API. So when I click the second button, it summarizes the thread and creates a nice email from it. I added something, spaced it in. Yeah, and it's much faster now that I started a new chat. It didn't try to reuse everything. And yeah, now it wants API key. Accept. I'll try. I'll try to ask for it. Grab the API key from .env file, Grok API key. yeah, as we see, it's adding a few things. Tries to explain it, but we can preview it. What it's doing. Okay. Maybe it works. I don't know if it works. I have never done it this way.
As simple as that.
Yeah, so we go back. Let's see how far we can take this. We reload. Reload the page. Extract text. That's fine. Yes. Let's reload again. And do this. Cannot read properties of undefined. Cool. We have an error. Error is good. Because
Omar's typing in the chat. Looks like it is fetching the .env file. He's still typing, so perhaps he has some more pointers.
You know, guys, I really would want to just put that key in and not worry about this. So I'll put it in, hide it, and then hope I don't leak it. But it's yeah. Oh, my key. Yes. Reject this one. Yeah, let's try again because it had replaced my key. So
okay, let's see.
So where is the chat? It's here. Boom. My internet's fine, right?
Yep, it is. But shouldn't you like extract the thread first and then click the or Oh my god, there it is.
Guys,
can you zoom in?
We did it. Yes, sir.
So oops.
How can I zoom in? 1 second. I have this special. Boom! Can you see it zoomed in?
Yes. Okay, dear. Okay, it wrote me like to subject line reasons to avoid raising venture capital funding. Okay, as you consider your options for growing your startup, I wanted to share several reasons why I strongly advise against raising venture capital VC funding. Okay, this is awesome. This is pretty insane. Wow.
No, this is so cool. Like this demo so far, guys. We are not even 1 hour in, and it's been going better than has been beyond my expectations. Because we basically have achieved. I think everything we wanted, or Adam, do we need to push it to the next level?
This is awesome. I think for the community call, you pretty much like showed what Cursor is capable of. I mean, literally built a mini tool that we now can turn into a into real micro SaaS, right? But I mean, like, this is awesome. This is completely insane. The Cursor is super powerful, right? I mean, yeah. Look, 40 minutes. I mean, literally built a Chrome extension that takes a thread and generates an email out of it. And obviously you can play around with the prompt itself, like tailor the email itself to your liking, to your style, whatever that is that you're trying to achieve. You can literally do that with Cursor in 40, 50 minutes. Yeah, that's insane.
Yes. And then to tweak the prompt, you just find the right place where is it? I don't know. Yeah, here it is, right? Your assistant to summarize Twitter threads and creates concise professional emails from them. So.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
So what we say here, we say change this so it creates a newsletter.
With
worthy
idea bits
content. I don't know.
Idea bits, newsletter idea bits. I don't know, something like that. But whatever. I mean, you can play with the prompt to eternity, to infinity and beyond, and do whatever you want with it.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay, let's try it. We go back, we reload the extension, and then we generate text. Something does not exist anymore. Something stopped working.
I think like you should extract the thread first, right? The content, no? Like the workflow.
It could
Like the thread
could
and
be,
then
yes.
the email, perhaps? I don't know. Just my guess. Okay, there it is.
Yes.
Voila. And now
Yeah.
it's
Again, it's not perfect, but I think for exact 1 hour we can at least stop the recording here, and if somebody has extra questions, we can go
Yeah.
in more details. But as for this app, we have reached, I think, pretty good stuff. And if people want, I will drop this
Yeah,
version
please do,
in the
please
chat.
do. I wanna play around with it. Yeah, this is awesome.
Grok is available in EU. I'm in EU, so that shouldn't be a problem. And it's Grok with Q, not Grok with K. It's two different things. Grok itself is the fastest way how you can. It's the fastest open source LLM inference tool, which basically means that if you go to grok.com and try it out yourself without signing in, it's very quick. Here, say 10 business ideas. Boom, it's the fastest one in the game. So yeah, and that's 8 billion per meter. Here is 70 billion Llama 3.1. So all the latest and greatest open source models are here. So 10 profitable Chrome extension ideas. Oh my God, my app wrote this. Not I wanted to showcase but my okay. Let's try it. Yep. So try Grok yourself. I'll put a link in the chat, and you use it while it's free, or don't use it. So it's free for a longer time.
yeah.
Any other questions? Feel free to drop them in the chat, or reach out to me after this call. But hope this inspired people to try it out at least. And
Yeah, I mean, let me just start closing off the call. First of all, thank you, Chris. This was like completely insane. Super awesome call. I mean, Cursor is like nice fireworks, Maddies. Cursor is an insane tool. Yeah, literally everyone joining on the chat should jump on it. Reach out to Chris. He's your guy. He can help you with whatever there is with Cursor or other development stuff. Omar as well. Yeah, look, guys, this was super awesome. Thank you for joining. And Chris, please do share the Chrome extension. I would love to play around with it and see how can I use it for my personal use, of course, right? To write the newsletters and extract threads. But yeah, once again, thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Chris. This was super awesome. Make sure, guys, that you follow Chris on Twitter. I think Mattis dropped Chris's X, or Chris, you can freely drop your X once again. Yeah, there it is. And look, guys.
yes, I also started newsletters, so I'll drop it in the chat if you want about Cursor tips. Me and my friend, we just started it, so
amazing.
Feel free to.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah, look, guys, thank you for joining. Awesome stuff. And let's keep this tradition going with the weekly calls. And see you in the Discord channel. And yeah, I guess that's it for this community call. I'm gonna have a recording. Probably gonna share it somewhere. I don't know, maybe YouTube, on X as well. And yeah, but that's it. Thank you guys for joining. See you in the server. See you around. Let's keep.
Next week.
See you next week on the community call. Yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.